What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. Obligatory William Hartnell was the first Doctor. Ever since Jodie Whittaker, who we will lovingly call Dr. Karen, became the Doctor, it has been just a steady decline in the ratings with very little positive news. And that is continued to this day. The last time we talked about Doctor Who was, of course, when Neurotic asked what we've all been asking, and how has this show not been canceled yet? Like I said, from Jodie onward, the series has only gone lower and lower and lower, hitting all-time historical for the 30-year plus run of the show in its different incarnations, specifically with Ncuti Gatwa, of course, who it wasn't enough. Hey, he's a man again, but he black and he gay. Now, I don't think anyone would have cared about the black part if it had just been done well. If all of a sudden it had been Idris Elba Doctor Who, very few people would probably be complaining, as long as he's a man, as long as he's British, and as long as the stories are good. But instead, we got things like this. Jinx Monsoon, of course, as the maestro. Hey, but they brought David Tennant back before that, and that failed too. And Joy to the World posts lowest all-time ratings for a Doctor Who special. Of course it does. So like I said, I did mention David Tennant for the trilogy of 60th anniversary specials. This was, of course, when Tennant was called a male representing doctor, saying you wouldn't understand, blah, 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 extolling the virtues of the transgender character Rose. It was cringe. It was cringe as fuck. The ratings for that one got 5 million, 4 million, and that final one receiving 4.6. So you can see, again, a downward trajectory. And this is Robert. I said, this is David Tennant. This is everyone's favorite. Russell T Davies, back in the day, it was everyone's favorite, him coming back. And well, unfortunately, no, he came back and he just spoiled the soup that much more. So, of course, Ncuti Gatwa got the Christmas special that followed that, called The Church on Ruby Road. Only saw 4.7 million, and people absolutely bounced out. We saw the switch to Disney Plus. I know a lot of people, the first Who they ever watched was one of the episodes of the Ncuti Gatwa Who, and yes, they very quickly stopped watching. The lowest episode 7 of the 8 episode seasons, The Legend of Ruby Sunday, posting only 2 million for the overnight ratings. And again, the finales see a little bit of an uptick, but then that's it. It dies out, peters out. We already saw the first companion, Millie Gibson. She's left, she's gone, and in the second season, she's been that was already greenlit before. She's been recast, of course, as an Indian actress. So, Joy to the World, the Christmas special came out. Overnight ratings again, hey, better than that too, but has it at 4.11 million, according to Doctor Who TV. Episode takes the character named Joy and gives a twist to the biblical story of Bethlehem. And of course, a Stephen Moffat episode. And the Stephen Moffat episodes are normally more well received. The Doctor goes to a place called the Time Hotel, which allows tourists to go to different points in human history for their stay. A briefcase contains the essence of a new star, which is being placed back in time, and the Doctor has to get to it before it destroys Earth. Sounds fun, but of course, it's going to be filled with all of the modern day. We've seen Russell T Davies here say that, like, basically, he even says it, I'm coming back. I wanted to make it simpler. I wanted to make it younger. Those two things are often not discussed. You read reactions to it, and people are missing that. It's simpler and younger, and it is working. The under 16s and the 16 through 34 audience as well as massive. So what he's really talking about is most of their prime demographic has left, because as mentioned earlier, all they have to do is put a bunch of LGBTQ stuff in it, and heavy-handed, that's the real point. The stuff about, male representing, why doesn't the Doctor have a boyfriend, mansplaining is used, etc., etc. And all this does is alienate, and all this does is it has alienated that, and, stuff like this. And even Russell T Davies has had to admit they've not been greenlit for a third season. I highly doubt they will be. He said it's not doing that well in the ratings, but it's doing phenomenally well with the younger audience, because, of course, they want to get them young. They hate the main audience that's kept it alive. So that goes with any franchise. Season 2 and spinoffs already filmed. I highly, highly doubt we will get a season 3, just based on, look, we are at a point where financials are starting to matter as the ESG, from BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, as all that money dries up. Is it coming back from other sources in different names, Bridge, blah, blah, blah? Yeah, but not in the same fashion. And just overall, this sort of thing has been rejected by the majority. I mean, even the New York Times is talking about that. This is like, is the Hollywood's awkward diversity era over? Gary had a great video about it. But yeah, either way, this is the end of an era in more than one way. You let me know what you think about this. Are you still watching Doctor Who at all? Do you love Ncuti? Did you tune in just for the Stephen Moffat Christmas special? And what did you think? Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.